Welcome to Dark Corner's Horror Smackdown Round 2. In this round, we're taking a closer look at the bad guys, but we still want you voting for the best or your favourite film overall. Match 45, Alien vs. Peeping Tom. Shusett and O'Bannon originally pitched Alien as Jaws in space, and like Spielberg's blockbuster, we can look at who the bad guy is in different ways. On the one hand, we have the alien, responsible for taking out nearly the whole crew. On the other, we have the company, who want the alien life form returned to Earth at all costs.
There is an explanation for this, you know.
Much has been written about the alien. Its phallic nature and the impregnation of John Hurt's character has been compared to male rape and man's fear of childbirth. But let's get back to the company and their desire to profit off the backs of their employees.
You see, Mr. Park and I feel that the bonus situation has never been on an equitable level.
Suspended in hypersleep, the crew is awakened by a distress call. Company policy says they have to respond, much to the annoyance of some crew members who were expecting to wake up closer to home.
Where's Earth?
You should know.
It's a great setup, and as the crew start to uncover the source of the beacon, they discover a spaceship that poses more questions than answers. When Kane receives a deep throating from an alien leech, Ripley is the only crew member arguing to stick to the rules.
Wait a minute. If we let it in, the ship could be infected. You know the quarantine procedure.
Ash has other plans.
In a hatch open.
Breaks the quarantine and lets them in. From an emotional standpoint, we understand his point of view, but the regulations exist for a reason, and while they don't know it now, this single action has doomed them all. Risking lives to get the xenomorph on board is one thing. After all, at this point, there is still a chance to save Kane. But as Ripley uncovers Mother's implementation of Special Order 937, she becomes a threat to the Weyland Corporation's ultimate goal, and steps have to be taken to stop her. The reveal of Ash being an android in full control of the corporation is a shocking one in a film already packed with scares, and his dying confession highlights the struggle the crew now face.
I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies.
Information that, had they known it earlier, would almost certainly have saved lives. The Weyland Corporation consistently exhibits the worst aspects of corporate profiteering, willing to sacrifice decency and human life in the pursuit of profit. It is a theme that James Cameron would ramp up in the action-packed sequel Aliens. But in Alien, these dual bad guys of a relentless killing machine and a remorseless corporation combine to make this more than just another simple monster movie. There is a social commentary, which, although placed in the far reaches of space, feels very close to home. Within seconds, Michael Powell's Peeping Tom has already established its link between the human eye and the camera lens. This is a film that is all about watching. Taking a cue from Fritz Lang's M, Michael Powell creates a serial killer who is at once chilling and yet sympathetic.
Whatever I photograph, I always lose.
Karl-Heinz Bohm's Mark Lewis is an extraordinary character, ever on the outside.
What paper are you from?
Oh, The Observer.
Ever looking in. Tortured by a father who used him as an experimental subject. That he is a killer is established almost immediately. And for the audience, knowing this underscores his every interaction with tension.
What would frighten me to death?
The film is a series of surprisingly long scenes, unwilling seductions as Mark succumbs to the dark needs within him.
Oh, you frighten me.
Mark is quite aware of what he is.
A madman?
Yes, but he knows it.
He seems to do little to hide it, his natural timidity protecting him from suspicion.
Mark, are you crazy?
Yes. You think they'll notice?
He is also quite aware of how his story is going to end.
Suppose they catch you.
Oh, they will. They look very efficient.
Even filming the policeman tailing him.
I'm just completing a documentary.
This documentary is an extension of the work on human fear begun by his father.
He was interested in the reactions of the nervous system to fear.
Mark does not just film the killings, but returns to the scenes of the crime. Even filming the discovery of a body. The crux of Mark's character is the linking of fear, arousal, and death. Seeing a woman afraid has a powerful effect on Mark.
Be safe as long as I can't see you frightened.
His weapon of choice immediately highlighting the sexual component.
This would be one of his weapons.
That.
Yes.
With death as a climax. But Powell goes further. In the opening scene, we follow Mark's victim through the eye of the camera. When Anna Massey's Helen discovers Mark's films, we don't see what she sees. The camera remains on her, relishing her fear, putting us in Mark's place and making us complicit. Society too is implicated.
Can you fix it so the bruises don't show?
For its voyeuristic taste in sex and violence. The film camera is a voyeur. The film watcher is a voyeur.
Sculptor, philia, the morbid urge to gaze.
Michael Powell holds up a mirror and shows us ourselves. Let us know your thoughts on these bad guys, and don't forget to vote on the horror film you want to see move into the next round.